G'day and welcome back. So let's keep trying to get into orbit in vanilla Kerbal Space Program. So rejiggered this ship. Basically we've got the fuel engine after the smaller solid booster engine after the large solid booster engine. So we'll see how this goes. We'll try and head directly up so we don't have to worry about flipping again. Alright, we can put thrust up, that's fine. I've separated all these so we can have a bit of time to see how it's going before the next solid booster starts. So, slow launch because it's a lot heavier. I only need to get from there up to like here, yeah. Really doubt this one's going to make it into orbit, but we'll see how far off we are and adjust it from there. Going a little in the wrong direction, but I don't want to touch it to try and fix it. So try and do it a little bit. Oh yeah, it's taken a lot. Definitely need to keep the next one going straight away. Yeah, it's starting to get wobbly. Keep going straight up, buddy. Oh yeah, very wobbly. Try and start our turn. Should get out of the atmosphere pretty soon. Ah, terrible. Alright, how far up are we going? We're getting to 56. We need to start our boost. Isn't going to be anywhere near enough fuel to actually get into orbit. What do we have? We've got 100. Alright. Hit the time lapse, wait till we get up near the Apo. Alright, this is good enough. See what kind of boost we can get. Alright, let's go even closer. Where are we? 93. That's close enough. Alright, there we go. Full speed. Yeah, nowhere near. And out of fuel. So, about a third of the way. Well, while we're up here, we can do EVAs now. Just above Kerbin's water? Sure, if you say so. We're not going to go anywhere else, so let's jump back in. I think we already got these. Yep. Alright. Well, let's dump the engine. Spin around. And fast forward. And try and keep lined up so we don't burn up in atmosphere. Alright, back to normal speed so we can control this a bit better. That Minimus over there. It is. Hey. Forgot we had the antenna. It's holding up pretty well. Alright, unsafe to deploy the chute. Should be safe soonish. Get under like 150 meters per second. Risky, safe, 250. Alright, we'll deploy it. So there's no point in doing any sort of material science here, I don't think. Nope. Okay, take the crew report. Well, I guess we might as well do this here rather than in the water. Alright, speed it up till we land. We'll splash down. Grab the last scrap of science out of this and recover. So it's going to be bugger all science out of that. 19. That's alright. Got 27. It's not enough to really get anything useful. So let's just think about that again. So I'd say we're way too heavy. What did we actually achieve? Distance record. Fair enough. Alright. Well, if we just had a bunch more fuel, it might work. So let's try it this way. Let's chuck this up a bit higher. 6 more fuel tanks in. Double what we got. Makes us a lot heavier, so it's going to be harder to take off. Which means we need another hammer. Actually, forget the hammers then. If we're going to do that, chuck in another thumper. It's annoying you have to do this way. Chuck that. Chuck that on there. Yeah, nice tall ship. So, thumper, breaks away, thumper, breaks away. Do that, get out. Alright, so the Arc 3. Launch. Don't really have high expectations for this one either, but we'll see. Oh yeah, that's heavy. But if we can get us up higher for this one to fire, then we should be alright. How high will it actually get us though? Probably only like 2,000 meters. Yeah, the stage is actually working this time. Cool. Alright, so this is definitely going to have to fire at the same time. Hopefully won't destroy anything down there. So what do we get to? 3,000. Nice if we just move the camera down. Sort of works, I guess. Alright, take us back in. Definitely starting to go the wrong way. We want to go this way. Can't angle it far enough, pushing it as far down as we can. Alright, drop that. How far are we going to get? 40,000. Well, we'll hold off till then. Actually, just turn the throttle down. Get the stage ready. So we will want to be going this way. Wait, slow down, buddy. Back up. There we go. Bit further. Alright, right about there. So we're getting pretty close. Better start firing this. Alright, we're going to do this off the map. So you need to get over 70 kilometers. Should be decently out of the atmosphere. Yeah, shouldn't be really taking any drag at this point. Should, by looks, have plenty of fuel. once it hits 70 or 75, we'll stop. There we go. Very minor, what do you call it? Drag from the atmosphere, so it's barely going to drop. Of course, we can't go past 4 times speed because we are technically in the atmosphere. Now we can. Alright, so very slow acceleration. So we keep approaching the apo, but we keep pushing out our orbit. Alright, once we get up to 74.5, there we go, boost. Alright, it's starting to pull away. We don't want it to get too much higher. Almost in orbit. You have to be careful because we're out of fuel. Damn it. So close. Oh, look at that. We might almost be able to make it. But if we do, we won't be able to deorbit. We'll see how close we get. There's no way we're going to be able to push that over 70. Alright, push it perfectly flat. Running out of fuel. Ooh. Oh, look at that. Did we make it? Orbiting Kerbal by a couple of meters. So, can we pull it back with the amount of fuel we've got? I have to do it before we go too far. Just. But the piss weak amount of drag we're going to get off that, we're not actually going to be able to deorbit unless we stay here for endless orbits. See how much it actually brings it down. We're actually inside the atmosphere that far. Alright. Drag doesn't seem to be working unless it's on regular speed. Maybe it is. It's just so weak that you don't notice. Well, we'll do one small orbit and see how much drag we can pick up. Nice if we just had a tiny bit more fuel left. Not going to separate the stages because we need the extra drag if we can get it. I think it's dropped like maybe 100 meters per orbit. I take a lot of orbits. Yeah, see, it's coming down decently. All right, so we are going to go to the Space Center. Oh, that's annoying. All right, we'll resume because it thinks that we are flying because we're technically in the atmosphere. It's not going to let us get out. Wait till we go into space on the other side, see if we can get out then. So, I mean, we have achieved it. We can drop down. We'll do very minor aero braking on every orbit. But having to sit through this pathetic 4 times warp to do it isn't going to be worth it. Could just relaunch, go on a bit of a tighter arc, and then make it. Don't know. We'll think about it. All right, nearly back into space. over 70,000, and we should be able to go and try again. We'll leave Jebediah and his death spiral up there. Alright, there we go. So, can we get out? We can. Space Center. Alright, so we've done that. What will the next thing be? Explore the moon. No. Return to Kerbal from orbit. Slow down a vessel in orbit and return it to the surface to achieve this goal. Never seen this one. We'll accept that. 4 tourists to their destinations and back, which would just be orbit. Fly to the... Wow. I'm not doing a flyby anytime soon. What's yours? Suborbital. We will accept that, I think. Actually get more of a reward from this one. Get more money from that one. Alright. Can we actually upgrade this? It's pretty cheap. Let's upgrade. Let's grab this one as well. Not worry about the rest of them. So, can we get the hitchhiker? I think that was in one of the other ones, wasn't it? Did we get it already? Yeah. Alright, got the hitchhiker storage. So, I guess we could give it a go. I only need to go suborbital. Where do we go? New. Well, guess we'll need a pilot. We will need the hitchhiker, which is in utility. There we go. It's freaking huge. That means, of course, we don't have big enough heat shield for it. We'll see how this goes. Don't really need science, we're just trying to shoot the tourists up. So let's just chuck them on. Need the decoupler. Chuck them on a big old thumper. Now, how heavy is that? Might actually be better off doing this a bit differently. Mass 2.5. These are 0.84. So we do 3 of them. That would work better. Alright, let's get rid of that. We will go for a couple of these. Let's assume that's the heat shield there. It is. This is going to be a horrible flight. We'll see if it works. Alright. Utility. Parachute. Yes, please. Really need more parachutes than that. And we have. Lucky. Okay. So that fires, that drops off, we come back in, we do the parachutes. See if this actually works. So we need the tourists. Don't need the engineer. Hey Valentina, you're our pilot, buddy. Alright, so this is our tourist trap. Let's see how high this gets. Not sure if that'll actually make it suborbital. Alright, let's give it a go. So a couple of the tourists are upside down. Let's have a look. Looking at the ground, speeding away. It's just as good as Valentina's view, looking at the sky. Alright, hopefully we've got enough oomph to go suborbital. Looks like we probably don't. that is not quite far enough. Alright, so rather than wait for that, let's just revert back to the assembly. That was just a test run, there was nobody really in there. Alright, pull that out. We want to grab a hammer with another decoupler, with a thumper underneath, unbury it. Alright, let's try this one. Let me get our distant view this time. And the decouplers are out of order. Alright, revert that. Never check the staging. Alright, you should be up there. You should have been down there. I think that's right. Should be fine. Alright, do this at speed. Good. None of that, thank you. Yeah, that better go past the base. Alright, pretty sure this will get us high enough. We're up to 40. Try and do a bit of a turn, but I think we're still a bit too low. So I'm coming too steep. Parachutes won't want to fire. Alright, tell us what, yep, there we go, suborbital. Situation flying. Let's speed it up. Once we get over 70,000, we'll be suborbital. There we go, suborbital, done. What do we get? Cash, cash, cash. Alright. Go up and around. Actually, I think we've already done the EVA here, haven't we? Yep. Alright, board. So we got that then, yeah. Alright. Speed it up. Back in the atmosphere, make sure the heat shield does its job. This is going to be nasty, especially on this bit, and the parachutes. Oosh. Alright, speed it up for now. See if we can land this thing. This horrendous looking tourist shuttle. Alright, get the nose pointing the right way. Parachutes. I assume there's be safe at the same time. Which better be soon. Damn it. Alright, well, on that note, we're going to take a break. When we come back, we'll try that again. So thanks for watching, and I hope to see you again soon.